Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inverness Raceway. Correct time of day showing on the board at 12:49. 1 o'clock is our post time. You want to check your program, we'll go over the changes for this afternoon's card of racing. In the first, number 2, Rockin' Hussey, penciling the driver, Zach Mullins. Equipment change on the 2, Rockin' Hussey, adds brace bandages behind. Number 3, Tucker's Best in the first, is scratch sick. Number 4, Sioux Warrior, adds choke plate, and he goes from a closed to can't see back bridle. Over to race number 2, first and the early double. Number 3, Lofty Shadow, a scratch sick. Number 6, HF Jesse James. Zach Mullins is up. Zach Mullins up. Over to race number 3, the 3-Pedia. Minus a blind bridle, minus a snapple. He adds a rubber snapple. Goes to an open and a hood with cups. And he adds a tail tie. Number 6, Junebug's Baby in the third, a scratch sick. Over to race number 4, number 1, What Mocks Me Win. He adds a hood with cups. Over in race number 5, first and the late double. Number 4, GG's Fireball, minus Murphy Blind. Number 5, East Coast Mariner. He adds a jawbreaker and a line pole on the right-hand side. Over to race number 6, the open event, they go for purse $19.50. Number 3, Damn Lucky, is minus the line pole on the right-hand side. At number 6, Thunder Alley, Zach Mullins is your driver. Entries, I believe, in the paddock area momentarily on the way to Post Parade. Here for the first in race number 1, it's the Chalk, Margie, and Tina McDougall Memorial Pace. That goes in race number 1. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here in the first, it's the Chuck Margie and Tina McDougall Memorial Picks. Zach Mullins on the 2 Rockin' Hussey. Tucker's Best is scratch sick. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first classification. Now winners 1 and 2, they go for a purse of $11.50. The one is 2-year-old Gigi's Jumanji, owned, and trained by Gussie McLean, Travis McLean in the sulky. 2 Rockin' Hussey, owned by Miles Hefferman, he had a Montague. Zach Mullins does the driving, Ricky Beaumont conditions. Tucker's Best is out. Next on Post Parade is the three-legged pacing 12-year-old DW's Hidden Star Andrew McLean this afternoon for Lewis McDonnell. Up in 6, I'm Indigo. Doug McQuarrie back on board for Lily Watson. Here in the first, this is the Chalk Margie and Tina McDougall Memorial Pace. There's not many people that could say they never missed a race day here at the Inverness Raceway, but Chalk McDougall could. A great handicapper. Chalk's favorite betting angle was when a horse fit a second twice in a row. They were sure to win their next start. Chalk would be seen with his brother Suey picking winners in front of the grandstand. He always loved July racing because it meant fast horses, and all his family would be around to enjoy the Wednesday night cards. Chalk's wife Tina and his sister Margie were also racing fans. Tina made time to go cheer her brother Lewis beaten on with his many great horses. Margie, like Chalk, loved the July racing because it brought her and her family together. All 3 are missed by many, and we know you're watching the races from up above. Here on the first, this is the Chalk Margie and Tina McDougall Memorial Picks. They're on post parade with Sioux Warrior, 2-year-old Melissa, owned by Walter Daigle and Brady McDougall. Redmond Doucette in the sulky. It's your last chance at the windows. The entries have been called to the gate. Entries called up to the gate. B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters here for the opener on Sunday afternoon here at the Inverness Raceway. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the Chalk, Margie and Tina McDougall. Memorial pace of field of 5. Classification downwinners 1 and 2. They go for purse 11.50, field of 5. GG's Jumanji and Travis McLean. Rockin' Hussey and catch driver Zach Mullins. Sioux Warrior and Redmond Doucette, DW's Hidden Star. Andrew McLean. Out the outside, it's I'm Indigo and Doug McQuarrie. Chuck, Margie, and Tina McDougall. Memorial pace comes through the lane. It's post time for the first. 2 Rockin' Hussey is on a break, leaving the gate. GG's Jumanji and Sioux Warrior. Heading out early into the turn now, and GG's Jumanji at the rail, Sioux Warrior. Stepping on the outside to take over the lead, going to set up the fractions here. GG's Jumanji is driving second. Third, I'm Indigo. You had a 4 DW's Hidden Star back pacing in the backfield. That is 2-year-old Rockin' Hussey. Passing the opening quarter now, and Redmond Doucette has the 2-year-old Malicious. Sioux Warrior up front on the lead, driving here second. That is GG's Jumanji, 30-3 past the opening station. I'm Indigo is third. Free-legged pacing, DW's Hidden Star is 4 as he gets to the outside in the backfield. That is Rockin' Hussey. On toward the half mile now, and Sioux Warrior. In rain to Redmond Doucette up front by 4 on the lead. Second on the outside, DW's Hidden Star, GG's Jumanji. Up here, third from 4, I'm Indigo. And then Rockin' Hussey, 1:02 past a half mile up the backside and 3/4. Up and coming now, and Sioux Warrior. Still up front by 1.5. Free-legged pacing, DW's Hidden Star is second. Up here, third, GG's Jumanji, I'm Indigo. Rockin' Hussey on a break in the backfield. Stable turn. A second and final time now. Sioux Warrior, the 2-year-old Malicious, trained by Brady McDougall, is going to win the Chalk Margie and Tina McDougall Memorial Pace through the lane, opening up by 5 after 3/4, 1:31 and 4/5. Sioux Warrior brings them on home. DW's Hidden Star will be up for second. For third, it's going to be a fight getting here to the wire down the rail. It's JG's Jumanji. Sioux Warrior, wire to wire, 2:01 2/5. New lifetime mark here in the Chalk Margie and Tina McDougall Memorial Pace. Unofficially, a 4-5 wanted 6. Sioux Warrior, the winner for Redmond Doucette. In a new lifetime mark, 2:01 2/5. DW's Hidden Star and Andrew McLean second. GG's Jumanji. Travis McLean was third, I'm Indigo. And Doug McQuarrie finished up 4. It's only appropriate, coming back from the lower turn, is the winner of the Chalk Margie and Tina McDougall Memorial Pace. There's grandson Brady McDougall to meet Sioux Warrior and Redmond Doucette heading to the winner's circle. He's a 2-year-old by Malicious and the Alley's Western mare, Warden Woody, owned by Walter Daigle. And he's co-owned by Brady McDougall. Brady does the conditioning. Redmond Doucette in the sulky. New lifetime mark. Second win on the season. 201 and 2/5. So Warrior and Redmond Doucette capturing top honors here in the Chuck, Margie, and Tina McDougall Memorial Picks. These militias are a little bit feisty. They're in the winner's circle with trainer Brady McDougall, driver Redmond Doucette, new lifetime mark 201 and 2/5. Capturing top honors here in the Chalk, Margie and Tina McDougall Memorial Picks. And the first official, JG's Jumanji was 3, Rockin' Hussey 5, Tucker's Best was out. So Warrior, the winner, DW's Hidden Star, second. And I'm Indigo was 4. 30 and 3 by the quarter, the half 101 and 2. 3 quarters 131 and 4, race 20 trip. 201 and 2/5. Top the program in review. 3-5 scratch, 1, 2, 4 on the bottom. 201 and 2/5. So Warrior, do lifetime mark his second win at a 5 on the season. $3.40 for a win on Sioux Warrior. Exact combination 4 and 5. It returned $10.20 track combination. In the first, it was 4, 5, and 1. It returned triac to backers $87.40. Up and coming race number 2, first end of the early. Daily double number 3, Lofty Shadow Scratch 6, the 5. HF Jesse James, pencil in the driver, Mr. Zach Mullins. Equipment change on the 3, Dashpedia. Over in race number 3, take off the blind bridle and the snapple. Add a rubber snapple, add an open hood with cups, and put on a tail tie. Number 6, Junebug's Baby is scratch sick. Junebug's Baby scratch sick over in race number 3. A good friend here at the Inverness Raceway passed away this week. Donnie McClellan was an avid race fan who never missed a race, even in his final days. Donnie couldn't wait for the program to be out so he could study his picks. He even got himself a new parking spot right there at the fence so he could watch the races more closely. Donnie will be missed here at the Inverness Raceway. We will now join in a moment's silence for the late Donnie McClellan. We thank you very much. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here in the second, scratch the 3 Lofty Shadows. Zach Mullins on the 6. HF Jesse James. $50.50 on sale in the parimutuel area. We're starting off this afternoon at $850. $850 are $50.50 on sale in the parimutuel. Parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the second. First end of the early daily double. Quinella Triac to win place and show wagering. The one makes me stupid gets Joe Poirier for Anthony Beaton. 2 Tiger Town, Rodney Gillis this afternoon for Malcolm McCacken. 3 Lofty Shadows, scratch sick. Next is Botton's Jaward Kennedy this afternoon for Anthony Beaton. The 5 Real Big as Doug McQuarrie for Lily Watson. Six HF Jesse James, Zach Mullins this afternoon for Rowley at Ricky Beaumont. Rounding out the field here in the second from the back tier. Number 7, Miss Chili Pepper, a 6-year-old Dally mare for owner trainer driver Tim Gillis. Cut down to a field of 6 here in the second. First end of the early daily double. It's going to post in 6. 6 minutes on post time. Here for the second. Once again, our 50-50, we're starting at $850. $850 for the 50-50. Also on this afternoon's card of racing, over in race number 4, we're going to add a race on this afternoon's card of racing. It's going to be the Jack McNeil Memorial Pace over in race number 4. Jack raced a bunch of horses here at the Inverness Raceway, namely Iona Katie, Iona Pollock, and Iona Kathy. That's Kathy, Paula, and Katie. Jack raced them here. He loved the Inverness Raceway. A few words on Jack. That'll be over in race number 4. It's the Jack McNeil Memorial Pace. Our selections here in the second. To win, I went with the one Makes Me Stupid. Joe Poirier for Anthony Beaton. 11 starts this year. He doesn't have a win this year. Raced exceptionally well. Over at Charlottetown, finished second by 7 lengths, paced a mile and 1:58. From Mark Campbell, Joe Poirier back on board here this afternoon, looking for his first win of the 2022 harness racing season. For second, I went to Tiger Town. Rodney Gillets gets the drive from Malcolm McCacken. 2 wins this year. 2 minutes and 4/5 is best timing here at the Inverness Raceway. And for third, I'm going to go the 4 Buttons. Stuart Kennedy catch drives this afternoon. This 10-year-old astronomical, owned and trained by Anthony Beaton. Winless also on the season. 1, 2, and 4 the call here in the second. 3 minutes on post, 3 minutes post time. Here for the second. The entries have given their 2-minute warning. It's post time for the second. Down off of the gate and away, and It Makes Me Stupid. Heads out looking for the lead up here, second on the outside. That is HF Jesse James in third. That's Tiger Town. Yeah, Ford, that is Real Big. Heading down the backside now toward the opening quarter. Buttons at a 4, that Miss Chili Peppers in the backfield. Heading past the opening quarter now to HF Jesse James on the outside. Buttons is in at the rail. And Joe Poirier driving third. That is Tiger Town. Opening quarter in 29 and 4/5. And It Makes Me Stupid is up front on the lead for Joe Poirier. HF Jesse James. Hooked out here, second on the outside. He's looking for lead. Tiger Town stepped at the hole. He's going to follow the cover. And Real Big. Buttons in the backfield. Miss Chili Pepper. Makes Me Stupid in at the rail. Back over with the lead. Up there, second on the outside. HF Jesse James. Tiger Town is up here third. Real Big needs some racing room. After a half mile, 58 and 4/5. Up in 5, Buttons in the backfield, Miss Chili Pepper. HF Jesse James hooked out the entire mile, gets in past the 3/4 now. Up here, second on the outside. That is Real Big getting through the middle. Tiger Town, third on the outside. Heading towards the 7/8 turn, 129 and 4/5, 3/4. HF Jesse James still up front from the lead. Real Big is second, and Tiger Town. Off the top turn and through the lanes now. HF Jesse James, here's Real Big on the outside. At the mile, judges looking at a win print. HF Jesse James up against Real Big. Judges looking at a win print. The judges have also lit the inquiry sign here in the second. Judges' inquiry heading past the 3/4 on towards the 7/8 turn. Racing action heading towards the 7/8 between the 5 Real Big and the 2 Tiger Town. Judges are having a look at it now. 2 minutes, 1/5 unofficially showing on the board. 6-5, 2-1. HF Jesse James just hanging on. A Real Big second, Tiger Town third. Makes Me Stupid finished up 4. Judges' inquiry heading past the 3/4. Racing action between the 5 and 2 Real Big and Tiger Town. Unofficially from the lower turn, the 6-year-old. Big pacing gelding by Penn Sway at the Comestic. They're kind of funky. Owned by Rolly and Ricky Beaumont Jr. Yada Judic. Ricky does the conditioning. Zach Mullins jumps on board to catch drive. Hung till well past the 3/4. Hanging on through the lanes. First win on the season, 14 overall for lifetime. 2 minutes, 1/5. HF Jesse James and catch driver Zach Mullins. Reminder, please hold all tickets. There is a judge's inquiry racing action heading towards the 7/8 turn. No violations of the racing rules here in the second. Numbers are going to stand 6, 5, 2, and 1. HF Jesse James, the What a Real Big second. Tiger Town third. That Makes Me Stupid finished up 4. No violations of the racing rule here in the second. And the second official Makes Me Stupid 4. Tiger Town 3. Lofty Shadow scratched. Buttons 5. Real Big second. HF Jesse James the Water. Miss Chili Pepper was 6. 29 and 4, 58 and 4. 129 and 4. 2 minutes, 1/5. Top the program, 4-3 scratched. 5-2-1-6. 2 minutes, 1/5. First win on the season for HF Jesse James, 14 on his career. Zach Mullins in the sulky, $12 a win ticket on the 6 HF Jesse James. 6-5, 5-6 Quinella combination. It'll return 48-40. Triac combination 6-5 and 2. It returned Triac to backers $458.40. Up and coming in the third. Equipment change has been posted on the 3-Pedia. Take out the 6 June Bugs Baby Scratch Sick. Exacta Triacta win place and show wagering. Up and coming here on the third. Your approximate daily double odds. Brookdale Bosters 41. Southwest Bliss 124. No tickets sold on Dashpedia. Twisted Frisco's 124. AB's Futures 124. Junebug's Baby is out and playing for keeps is 124. Scratch the 6, Junebug's Baby, up and coming here for the third. For those of you just arriving, we'll go over the changes for the remainder of the program. Over in race number 4, number 1, What Mocks Me Win. Equipment change. He adds a hood with cups. Over to race number 5, first and the late double. Number 4, JG's Fireball is minus Murphy Blind. Number 5, East Coast Mariner. He adds a jawbreaker and a line pull on the right-hand side. Race number 6, our feature on this afternoon's card of racing. They go for purse. A good one, $1,950. Number 3, Damn Lucky. Minus line pole on the right-hand side. Number 6, Thunder Alley. Zach Mullins is up, catch driving. Field of 6 in the winner's over. It's the go-home pace. East Coast Invader. Windermere Best Man, Damn Lucky, Euchert, Rock'em Sock'em Scott, and Thunder Alley for $1,950. Entries moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here in the third, take the 6 June Bugs, Baby out, scratch set. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the third, second, and the early double. Now winner 601-5, also eligible, $4,500 claiming on the rail. Brookdale Buster, an 11-year-old by Western Terror, by Julie McPherson and Ryder McLean. Andrew McLean is in the sulky. 2 Southwest Bliss, a 12-year-old Blissful Hall. For owner trainer A.D. McDonald, Rodney Gillespie. Dashpedia has Doug McQuarrie for Jacob Ryan Copley and Mary McQuarrie. 4 Twisted Frisco for owner breeder, trainer driver Sean McDonald. The 5 AB's Future gets Alexander McDonald for the GG Stone and Max Stable and Bernie McDonald. The 6 June Bugs Baby is scratch sick. And the final on Post Parade in the backfield. It's the 7 playing for keeps, a 14-year-old in his final season by Cole Moffler, by Stuart McKinnon. He shares ownership with the trainer driver Zach Mullins, the 7 playing for keeps. Entries are completing their second and final score. And the starter has given his 2-minute warning. Our 50-50 on sale in the pari-mutuel. We started off this afternoon at $850, $850. Up and coming in race number 4. Race number 4, we're going to call it the Jack McNeil Memorial Pace. Also, upon completion of race number 4, one of Jack's final requests that he have his ashes scattered here at the Inverness Raceway. We're going to accommodate the family this afternoon. And Joe Poirier, or daughter Madison Poirier, will come around and scatter the ashes here at the Inverness Raceway. Down to 1 minute on post time. Here for the third. The B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate is on the move. Collecting your starters here for the third. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the third classification. Number 601 last 5. Also eligible, $4,500 claiming. I'll feel a 6. Brookdale Buster and Andrew McLean on the rail. Southwest Bliss at Rodney Gillis. Dash PD at Doug McBory. Twisted Frisco, Sean McDonald. AB's Future, Alec McDonald. In the back tier, it's playing for keeps and Zach Mullins. Feel a 6 here in the third. Comes to the top of the lane. It's post time here at the Inverness Raceway. Down off of the gate, Dwayne Brookdale Buster in at the rail. Second on the outside. That is Southwest Bliss into the turn now. And Southwest Bliss takes over on the lead. Second, Brookdale Buster. Dash PD is third. Playing for keeps up in 4. At a 5, that is Twisted Frisco in the backfield. Is AB's Future. Stretched out single file toward the opening quarter down. And Rodney Gillis has the 12-year-old Blissful Hall mare, Southwest Bliss. Up front, chopping out the fractions right there. Head to helmet second. That is Brookdale Buster. He had a third. Dash PD up here in 4. After an opening quarter of 30 1/5. That is playing for keeps. Twisted Frisco in the backfield. It's AB's Future. On toward the half mile uncontested up front, Southwest Bliss. And Rodney got a second. Brookdale Buster just waiting there second. Third Dash PD at a 4. That is playing for keeps up in 5. Twisted Frisco. AB's Future in the backfield, half mile a minute and 2/5 up the backside, 3/4. No right lines as of yet. Southwest Bliss still up front down the lead. Brookdale Buster is second. Dash PD is third. Playing for keeps is 4. First on the outside from 5. That is Twisted Frisco. AB's Future in the backfield. Stable turn second and final time. Southwest Bliss has a challenger here on the outside, and Brookdale Buster 1:30 and 4 past 3/4. Southwest Bliss and Brookdale Buster are gonna fight it out through the lane. Also there on the far outside, that is Twisted Frisco, but Brookdale Buster up easily to win it. Twisted Frisco second. Up here third, that is Dashpedia. Brookdale Buster, 2 minutes, 4/5 here in the third. Unofficially from the lower turn, the 11-year-old Bay Fishing led by Western Tear and the Real Desire mare White Sand. This horse was bred by Bulletproof Enterprises at a Pasadena, owned by Ryder McLean and Julie McPherson out of Inverness. Trainer driver Andrew McLean. A second win on the season, 31st overall. In the winner's enclosure, 2 minutes, 4/5. At trackside, the winner, Brookdale Buster and Andrew McLean. Happy birthday wishes in the picture going out to Zoe McPherson. Happy birthday, Zoe. And a cantankerous Brookdale Buster In the pitcher in the center field. 2 minutes, 4/5, Andrew McLean, Brookdale Buster. And the third official, Brookdale Buster, the winner, Southwest Bliss was 4. Dashpedia 3, Twisted Frisco second. AB's Future 5, Junebugs Baby Scratch 6. Playing for Keeps, finished up 6. Top the program in a review, 14325. Scratch 6 on the bottom. 2 minutes, 4/5. Second winner on the season, Brookdale Buster and Andrew McLean, $6.30 on a win ticket on Brookdale Buster. Daily doubled combination 6 and 1. Exacta combination 1 and 4. It returned $15 even. $15 even for the exactor. Triactor 1, 4, and 3 came back $126, $126. $41.60 for your double, $41.60. Up and coming in the fourth, Jack McNeil Memorial Pace. Your officials for this afternoon's Cardiff Racing, our paddock judge is Karen Hocko, our starter, Mr. Sean Tobin. In the judges' stand this afternoon, presiding judge is Danny McKinnon, associate judges Danny Dowie and Joey Garrett. Also welcoming here at the Inverness Raceway, Gary Gardner passed his exam. He's with the Maritimes Harness Racing Commission now. Welcome aboard, Gary. Our charter is Shannon McLean. Our timer is Carter McDonald. Dean Witter. On photo finish, photo patrol is Isaac Poirier, track manager is Megan McQuarrie. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the fourth classification. Non-winners 801 last 5. Also eligible $6,500 claiming. What box we win? Owner trainer driver Zach Mullins. 2 JG's Knight's Image. Redmond Doucette for Eileen Beaton. 3 OK Gladiator 11-year-old Mach 3 owned by Brian Tracy and Derek Whalen. Conditioned by Donald Kennedy, Gerard Kennedy drives. The 4 Aries Aiden, Rodney Gillis for Adam Pond and DF Beaton. The 5 Eastward Old Fun on with the GG Stone Max Stables. Bernie McDonald trains. Alexander McDonald is in the sulky. Rounding out the field is 6. Better Than Butter. 4-year-old Westward Old Hanover owned by Walter Daigle. Alec McQuarrie does the training this afternoon. Doug McQuarrie gets the call. This is the Jack McNeil Memorial Pace. And one of Jack's final requests was to have his ashes scattered here at the Inverness Raceway. His favorite place to race. He had Iona Kathy, Iona Polly, Iona Katie racing here at the Raceway. He wants to have his ashes spread out here. His good friend, either Joe Poirier or daughter Madison Poirier, will come along upon completion of the fourth to spread the ashes. Entries on their way back. Second and final score. Down to 5. Down to 4 now, 4 to go. For my selections here in the fourth, I went to the one what watched me win. An 8-time winner this year. His fastest being 158 and 1/5. Owner, trainer, driver, Zach Mullins. 8 wins at a 22 on the year. This 9-year-old Mach 3 mare does her best racing up front. For second, I went to the 4 Aries 8 and a 10-year-old Force of Life. For conditioner DF beaten 4 wins on the season here at the Inverness Raceway. 159 her best clocking. And for third, I went to the 2 GJ's a Knight's Image and a Redmond Doucette. Redmond gets along quite well with JJ's Knight's Image, the 6-year-old by Image of Dawn. Entries have been called up to the gate. Here for the fourth. The B.A. Watson starting gate, down the move, collecting your starters. Here for the fourth. Happy birthday wishes going out to Julie McPherson. Happy birthday, Julie. 39 and holding. Ed Freys moving on the stable turn here in the fourth. What Roxby win and Zach Mullins. GG Simic. And a Redmond Doucette. OK Gladiator. And Gerard Kennedy. We have a problem. Recall here in the fourth. Recall on the 6, Better Than Butter, flat tire in the paddock with equipment repair. As soon as he returns, we'll be going. Better Than Butter has returned to the raceway. The entries are going to the gate. B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate. On the move again. Collecting your starters here for the fourth. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the fourth classification. Nominators 801. Also eligible $6,500 claiming they go for purse. 1550. What Box Me winning? Zach Mullins, JJ's Knight's Image, Redmond Doucette, OK Gladiator, Ward Kennedy, Ari's Aiden, Rodney Gillis, Eastward Fun, Alexander McDonald, Better Than Butter, and Doug McQuarrie. Field of 6, all on gate. It's the Jack McNeil Memorial Pace here at the Inverness Raceway on Sunday afternoon. Good start. They're off and racing now, and What Mocks Me Win heads out looking for the lead. Second on the outside, that is Better Than Butter. Up here third, JJ's Knight's Image. He hit a 4, OK Gladiator. Up in 5, that is Ari's Aiden in the backfield. It's Eastward Fun. Down the backside toward the opening quarter now, and the 4-year-old Westward Fun. Better Than Butter and Rain to Doug McQuarrie is up front now, chopping out the fractions. Right there, held the helmet second. That is What Mocks Me Win and Zach Mullins. A gap of 4 to JJ's Knight's Image. Your Redmond Doucette, OK Gladiator, Ari's Aiden, and then Eastward Fun. Good opening quarter, 28 seconds flat. Heading toward the half mile now, still stretched out. A single file, no right lines for your pace setter. 4-year-old Better Than Butter. And Doug McQuarrie, What Mocks Me Win right there, second, peeking over his shoulder. JJ's Knight's Image comes to the outside, third up and 4, OK Gladiator, Ari's Aiden. And in the Eastward Fun, the half mile, 58 3/5. 3/4 up and coming. Better Than Butter, still up front, second on the outside. That is the 6-year-old Image of John, JJ's Knight's Image. In third at the rail and needs some racing room. What Mocks Me Win? Ari's Aiden, Eastward Fun. And then OK Gladiator, 128 2/5. Up front, Better Than Butter. What Mocks Me Win is second. Through the lanes now, Better Than Butter brings them on home. What Mocks Me Win is only a close second, can't even get up to the wheel. Better Than Butter and Doug McQuarrie. Race winning trip, 157 4/5. Better Than Butter here in the fourth. 157 4/5. 4-year-old Better Than Butter, Doug McQuarrie. And officially from the lower turn, the 4-year-old Big Pacing gelding by Westward Old Hanover. At the Badlands Hanover Bear, Suck It Up, Buttercup. This horse was bred by Melissa Rini, C. Young and Jeff Campbell out of Alberta. He's owned by Walter Daigle out of Inverness. Alex Trapper McQuarrie is the trainer. Doug McQuarrie in the sulky. Good race winning trip, 157 4/5, capturing top honors in the Jack McNeil Memorial Pacing at trackside. Some family and friends of the late Jack McNeil. Better Than Butter, Doug McQuarrie here in the 4th. Fourth official, What Box Me Win. Second, JJ's Knight's Image 6, OK Gladiator 3. Ari's Aiden at 5, Eastward Fun 4, Better Than Butter, the winner. 28 seconds at the quarter, 58 and 3 at the half, 3/4, 128 and 2. Race winning trip, 157 at 4/5. Top the program in review, 263.54, then 1 on the bottom. 157 and 4/5. 4-year-old Better Than Butter, 4th win on the season, 10th win overall. $5.20 to win. 613 try, 42.20, 42.20. Quinella combination, 1 and 6, 6 and 1. It returns $7.90. $7.90. Heading down the backside there, that is Canaran Fame and Joe Poirier. If we could have your attention for a few moments, we would like to honor the last request of one of our fellow horsemen. Jack McNeil raced here for a number of years during the late 90s and into the early 2000s. He had some success with his horses. Iona Kathy, Iona Paula, and Iona Katie. He also raced at the Northside Downs and at Tartan Downs. He was member of the executive. He was an accomplished mechanic in his own right. Jack passed away at the Harbour Stone and Care in Sydney on Friday, September the 2nd. Jack loved the people here at the Inverness Raceway, and he loved this track. He loved racing those Iona horses, Kathy, Paula, and Katie. His last request was to have his ashes scattered on the track here at the Inverness Raceway. His good friend, former barnmate Joey Poirier, will see that Jack's final request is fulfilled, along with Madison Poirier. Without further ado, and some friends and family looking on, Jack will take the final lap here at the Inverness Oval. We would ask to take a moment's silence for the late Jack McNeil. We thank you very much. Up and coming here in the fifth, number 4, GG's Fireball, minus the Murphy Blind. Number 5, East Coast Mariner, adds a jawbreaker and a line pull on the right-hand side. Over in race number 6, number 3, Damn Lucky Equipment Change, takes off the line pulled on the right-hand side. Number 6, Thunder Rally. In the go-home pace, Zach Mullins. Zach Mullins is your driver. Last chance to purchase 50-50. We'll get the winner of this race to draw our ticket for us. Last call for the 50-50. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the fifth classification. Now winners 1,001. Last five also eligible. $8,500 claiming. They go for a purse of $1,750. Stony Curtis on the rail, a 5-year-old Sunshine Beach, owned by Jimmy Copley, trained by Mary McQuarrie. In the sulky, it's Doug McQuarrie. Up in post 2, Windmere Don't Matter, Alexander McDonald this afternoon from Malcolm McCacken, and owner trainer Alex Sutherland Jr. The 3 is Solid Silver, Rodney Gillis, 4 DF for Beaton. At a 4 GG's Fireball, a 4-year-old Image of Downmare, owned and trained by Gussie McLean. Travis McLean is up. The 5 East Coast Mariner Redmond Doucette this afternoon for Todd and Monica Sutherland. Rounding out the field, number 6 Docs Ron Henry this afternoon. It's Campbell and McIsaac, 4 DF for Beaton. Field of 6 here in the 5th. Going to post 6 minutes. 6 minutes post time. Here for the 5th first end of the late double. Exacta, Triacta, win, place, and show wagering. Our 50-50 last call. It's at $14.90. $14.90.
It's horse racing season in Cape Breton. Inverness Raceway and Northside Downs offer racing all summer long. Feel the thrill of the horses thundering down the track. The fastest
Starter has given.
free admission,
Is
free parking,
2-minute
great
warning.
family fun. Northside Downs races every Saturday at 1 p.m. Inverness races Sundays and Wednesdays throughout the season. Can't get to the track? Winners Circle in Sydney has North America's best racing 7 days a week. See you at the races.
Next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Sunday afternoon. 1 o'clock is our post time. Favorite showing on the board at $3.70. Solid Silver, a 4-year-old by Mystery Chase Rodney Gillis. In the sulky, 4DF for Beaton. A good bang up second, paced mile in 57 2/5. $3.70 showing on the board. B.A. Watson, the starting gate is on the move. Lining up your starters here for the 5th. Entries come to the top of the lane here in the 5th classification. Non-winners of 1,001. Also eligible, $8,500 claiming Stoney Curtis. Doug McQuarrie, Windmere Don't Matter. Alec McDonald, Solid Silver. Rodney Gillis, JG's Fireball. Travis McLean, East Coast Mariner, Red Doucette, Campbell McIsaac, and Docs Ron Henry. Down off the gate to win, Stoney Curtis. Heads out for the lead. They're going to drop down in program order. Up front, it's Stoney Curtis. Second, Woodmere Don't Matter. Solid Silver is third. Here, 4 on the outside. That's Docs Ron Henry. Up in 5, GG's Fireball in the backfield. It's East Coast Mariner. Up toward the opening quarter now. Stoney Curtis up front. Here to challenge on the outside. That is Docs Ron Henry. And a Campbell McIsaac. Up here, third, Windmere Don't Matter. Over towards the 3/8 turn. Opening quarter, 30 1/5. Stoney Curtis. He's up front. Docs Ron Henry. Hooked out to dry here. Second on the outside. Driving third in at the rail, Windmere Don't Matter, Solid Silver. Up here, 4 on the outside, going to drive to cover. At a 5, GG's Fireball in the backfield. It's East Coast Mariner towards the 5/8 turn now, and Stoney Curtis. In a raid to Doug McQuarrie. 59 4/5 by the half mile up the backside. Here's Solid Silver. Tipping out, going 3 deep for Rodney Gillis. Up towards the 3/4. Stoney Curtis is asked to go on. Solid Silver is gaining their second. JG's Fireball is up here third on the outside from 4 in at the rail. That is Docs Ron Henry, 5 on the outside, East Coast Mariner. Nowhere to go. That is Windmere Don't Matter. Over towards the 7/8 turn, 129 1/5. Past 3/4, Stoney Curtis is going to bring him on home, and Solid Silver is going to take a run here on the outside. Up third, JG's Fireball. Stoney Curtis gets his 5th win here at the Inverness Raceway. Second, Solid Silver. JG's Fireball up for third. 158 and 4/5, Stoney Curtis, Doug McQuarrie here on the 5th. We're going to draw for the 50-50. Get the winning driver here in the 5th, Doug McQuarrie. What a find this 5-year-old Sunshine Beach has been for Jimmy Copley out of Inverness. He had nothing on his program getting here in Cape Breton and to the Inverness Raceway. Since then, 5 wins and 3 seconds. From the lower turn, the 5-year-old big pacing gelding by Sunshine Beach had the life sign mare. Alpine Gold. This horse was bred by Blue Chip Blockstar Incorporated. Out of New York, Mary McQuarrie does the conditioning. The owner is Jimmy Copley out of Inverness. Doug McQuarrie drives back-to-back winners. 158 and 4/5. It's Stoney Curtis here in the 5th. Fifth official, Stoney Curtis, the winner. Windermere Don't Batter, 6. Solid Silver, 2nd. GG's Fireball, 3. East Coast Mariner, 4. Doc's Round Henry, 5. 30 and 1, 59 and 4. 129 and 1. 158 and 4. 162, 345. 158 and 4/5. Back-to-back winners. 5th win on the season. All here at the Inverness Raceway. Back-to-back winners for Dougie McQuarrie. $7.10 for Stoney Curtis. Exacta, there were no 1-3s. We paid on 1 all. $11.30 for a 1 all in the Exacta. A triacta combination in the 5th. 1, 3, and 4. $54.30. Up and coming in the 6th. It's our feature on this afternoon's card of racing. They go for a good purse. $1,950. Damn lucky. Minus the line pole on the right-hand side. Zach Mullins. is on the 6 of Thunder Alley. Field of 6. The winner's over. It should go home pace here at the Inverness Raceway. Our 50-50 winner. What a ticket this time of the year. 50-50 for $1,542. Just excellent here at the Inverness Raceway. Sandy Hayden. Sandy Hayden, I believe you're in attendance here this afternoon. Pick up $1,542 in our 50-50. Approximate daily double odds. Approximate daily double odds. East Coast Invader, 36. Windermere Best Man, no tickets. Damn Lucky, no tickets. Euchert, $10. Rock'em Sock'em Scott, $48. And Thunder Alley, $144. Priding from the lower turn, entries here in the 6th. Winner's over. They go for purse 1950, East Coast Invader. Scores on the rail, Travis McLean. for Todd and Monica Sutherland. 2, Windermere Bestman. Doug McQuarrie gets the call for Simon Poirier, Chad McDonnell, and a Wendell Harper. Damn lucky. Winner last week going away last quarter, 29 3/5 and a mile and 58 4/5. Ambro Gillis drives this 7-year-old by Cam Luck, owned by Dion Gillis at a Strathlorn. And look at this euchre. His last three wins, all in a week. Euchre, Redmond Doucette for Kayla Habich Walker and a Walter Walker. 5, Rock'em Sock'em Scott, Gerard Kennedy for Donald Kennedy. Rounding out the field, number 6, Thunder Alley gets Zach Mullins for a Roley and a Ricky Beaumont. Field of 6 and the winner's over. They go for $19.50 in 5 minutes. 5 to post. Sandy Hayden, winner of our 50-50. Entries up. Second and final score. Three minutes on post time. 3 to go. Starter has given his 2-minute warning.
shot there from Williams. Wrapped around here and scores!
Here comes Mr. Flying! Mr. Flying get up the time.
Entries called up to the gate. The B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate on the move. Lining up your starters here for the feature. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the sixth. It should go home pace. The winner's over for 1950. A complement of 6 all on the wings. East Coast Invader, Travis McLean this afternoon. Windermere Best Man gets Dougie McQuarrie, Damn Lucky. At Ambrose Gillis, Euchard, Redmond Doucette, Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Gerard Kennedy, Thunder Alley, Zach Mullins, Field of 6. Come to the top of the lane, beautiful September afternoon here at the Inverness Raceway. Field of 6, it's post time. Down and off of the gate away, and East Coast Invader heads out looking for the lead. Second, Windermere Best Man. Out here on the far outside, that is Euchard, and we're going to pace down the backside toward the opening quarter. And Euchard and Redmond Doucette out there 3 deep to take over the lead. Up here second in the middle, that is Windermere Best Man. East Coast Invader at the rail is third. Passing the opening quarter now, and Windermere Best Man just gets to the pylons. Euchard is hooked out. Here's second on the outside, 28 2/5 past the opening quarter. East Coast Invader is third. Up in 4, licking his chops. That is Rock'em Sock'em Scott. At a 5, Damn Lucky, Thunder Alley. He comes to the outside. 3 in and 3 out, passing the half. On towards the 5/8 turn now. And Windermere Best Man at the rail. Second on the outside. It's a strong Euchard after a half. 57. Euchard gets up front for the lead. No time to rest though. East Coast Invader and Travis McLean is up here to challenge. Up here third on the outside. It's Rock'em Sock'em Scott. The old veteran, Euchard by shadow play in at the rail. East Coast Invader is second. Rock'em Sock'em Scott is third. Up here in 4, that is Damn Lucky. Towards the 7/8, East Coast Invader gets to the lead. 127 and 1/5. East Coast Invader is going to bring them on home. Euchard, then Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Through the lane, Travis McLean and East Coast Invader. Up here for second, it looked like Rock'em Sock'em Scott very close with Euchard for second. 158, East Coast Invader here in the finale. Nice to have East Coast Invader coming back to the winner's circle. Travis McLean sitting behind those two, duking it up. Travis just waiting till the 3/4 from the lower turn. A 5-year-old pacing gelding by Roll with Harry. From the Better's Delight Mare, Manhattan Delight. Owned by Todd and Monica Sutherland. Bred by Todd Sutherland. Trained by Monica Sutherland. Travis McLean in a perfect catch drive. 158 in the winner's enclosure. This is East Coast Invader. Sixth official East Coast Invader, the winner. Winterbeer Best Man 6, Damn Lucky 5, Euchre 3rd. Rock'em Sock'em Scott was 2nd. Thunder Alley 4. 28 and 2, 57. 127 and 1, 158. Top the program 165, 3-2. Then 4 on the bottom 158. East Coast Invader, 2nd win on the season, 12th overall. Travis McLean in the sulky. $13 to win on the one East Coast Invader. Quinella combination 1 and 5, $31.50. Tracked combination 1, 5 and 4, $285.20. Daily double pair ones, $36.10. That's a wrap for this afternoon here at the Inverness Raceway. Our next card goes to post next Sunday afternoon. 1 o'clock is post time. Until then, take your time and have a safe and pleasant drive home. Good afternoon.